Manga-Waido.
My name is Yoshio Kumada. I'm running a barbecue restaurant, following in my father's footsteps. I started working after graduating from high school, and I am now 30 years old. My father left the restaurant to me and retired to enjoy his retirement with my mother in the countryside. Running the business was not easy, of course, but it was very rewarding, and more than anything, I enjoyed chatting with the regulars. I felt this job was my calling. I was hard at work that day. I heard the door open, and I greeted the customer cheerfully as usual. "Welcome!" But standing there was a mother and child who looked like they were going through something. A thin mother in rags. And the daughter with her looked like she was in 4th grade or 5th grade. But these were the type of customers I wanted to serve meat to keep their spirits up. "A table for 2? Please, have a seat over there." I led them to a seat in the back where they could relax. A few minutes later, "I'll take your order."
1 plate of this meat, please.
What? 1 plate? To such an unexpected order, I almost wanted to ask if I heard it right. However, I didn't want to intrude into other people's business. I brought over the single portion to the table as ordered.
What about yours, Mom?
It's okay. It's your birthday today, Mai.
But
I ate too many snacks, so I'm full, so don't worry about it.
The daughter looked torn as she alternated between looking at the meat and her mother. Oh God, I can't stand to watch. I went right back to the kitchen. "Here you go. Here's the full course."
What? We didn't order this.
Every month we offer it free of charge for the 100th customer. You guys were the 100th customers.
really? Mom, we did it!
We are proud of this meat. Please enjoy it. The daughter seemed to believe that it was actually a service. She was so excited as she started grilling the meat. Her mother seemed to realize that I had thoughtfully served them, and she repeatedly bowed her head toward the kitchen. And on the way out,
Thank you very much. The meat was very delicious.
Thank you! I've never had such delicious meat before!
"I see. That's great to hear. Looking forward to seeing you again." I saw the smiling daughter and her mother, who bowed deeply to me, off with a sense of warmth. After that, I continued to treat each customer with care and warm hospitality. Sales were good for a few years, and things were going well. But...
"Manager, it happened again. The students who came to our restaurant went to Wide Barbecue."
I see. Unluckily, a major barbecue chain opened a restaurant in our neighborhood recently. The students and families who used to be our customers started drifting away for their inexpensive all-you-can-eat courses and trendy desserts. Regulars continued to come here, but to be honest, that wasn't enough to run the business. We tried to develop new products, but we were no match for the product development capabilities of the big chains, which put us in a difficult situation. Just then, a local festival was about to be held. I had been helping my father since his generation, so this year, I was helping to set up the tents and prepare for the festival when a man approached me with a smirk on his face. He's the owner of that major chain. "Hi, my name is Kumada."
"Hi, you must be the manager at Manwa Barbecue, right? My name is Inami, the manager at Wide Yakiniku. You're very energetic, huh? But are you fine with wasting your time here?"
Huh?
"Isn't your restaurant in trouble because we're taking all your customers? Wouldn't it be better for you to go back and prepare?"
I was angry, but I didn't want to cause a scene, so I kept my composure. No, you don't need to worry about it." I smiled back, and the situation was settled. But after that, Inami began to make sarcastic remarks toward me frequently. So often that I thought he was doing it on purpose, like aiming for the timing when I was out sweeping.
"You're still in business? Why don't you stop being so patient already? If the deficit continues, it'll be very difficult in the future."
It's none of your business. I have regular customers, and I can't just quit the business I inherited from my father so easily.
You're the reason why customers are dispersed. If you were gone, we'd be the top store in the area by a landslide.
Please leave.
Ooh, scary. If you close the store, I can hire you if you want.
No, thank you. Please leave, I said back forcefully. But Inami was speaking the truth. we were in a very tight spot. If we lower the price, the customers might come back. Or if we start an all-you-can-eat menu, we might be able to attract new customers. But if we do that, we would surely fall short on profit. However, if we changed to cheaper meat, the regulars would leave immediately. We were left with no choices. Just then, a beautiful mother and daughter you wouldn't see around here came into the store. Welcome. This way, please.
It's been a while. Thank you very much for your kindness in the past.
What? Excuse me. Could it be?
Yes, we're the ones you treated to a full-course meal for her birthday a few years ago.
The daughter sitting next to her smiled and bowed deeply with her mother. It was the mother and daughter who ordered a single portion a few years ago. The mother was troubled by her husband's violence and even considered the worst with her daughter. But when she came to our restaurant and saw her child enjoying her meal, she thought, I can't let this child be unhappy. She divorced, rebuilt her life at her parents' house, and is now happily remarried. I see. I'm glad you two are doing well. I'm so relieved.
I have never forgotten your kindness and the taste of your delicious meat. Thank you very much for your kindness.
No, I didn't do enough to be thanked for. I've been feeling down lately, but seeing you has cheered me up. Thank you so much for coming.
Feeling down? Is something wrong?
There's a competitor in the neighborhood. Oops! I shouldn't be talking to customers about this kind of thing. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said such strange things to you after coming all the way here.
No, please let us hear. We came here hoping to repay you. If there's anything we can do, please let us help.
No, I can't just...
My mother's second husband? My new father owns a marketing firm. By competitor, do you mean that chain restaurant? I think we can help with advertising.
Yes, but I don't have the money to hire a professional.
We won't charge you. We want to help you. Please, by all means, tell us about your problems.
I was overcome by their enthusiasm and told them what was happening. The mother and daughter looked at each other and nodded. The mother immediately called someone on the phone, and about half an hour later, a slender, tall, handsome man arrived. He said he was the mother's new husband. He called himself Ryoji Yano, and he proposed a series of advertisements, which I agreed to despite my surprise. And the next day, he started working on them immediately. Furthermore, her daughter, Mai, influenced by her father, started posting information on social media and was now a famous influencer as a college student. Mai wrote a story about her experience at my restaurant and advertised it. And the next day, the number of customers began to increase. My social media, as well as the advertisements and website that Mr. and Mrs. Yano created, gradually gained attention. After a month, sales were back to normal. 2 more months later, new customers spread the word about us and our sales doubled. Now there's a line out the door, as you can see here. Thank you. It's all thanks to the Yano family. I can't believe we made such a comeback.
I hope we were able to repay you for your kindness that time.
You have repaid us more than enough. Or rather, we've received too much. From now on, we will continue to provide free meals for you. So please, come anytime.
Yay! All you can eat barbecue!
Hey, Mai, don't be so greedy.
I'm just kidding. I'll keep introducing you on social media, so please let me know if you have any new seasonal products or new desserts.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. It was during such an exchange that Inami, the manager of the rival restaurant, suddenly appeared. Apparently, he was standing nearby, listening in.
I heard that! Social media? Our customers have been decreasing lately, and it was you who's been using such a cowardly method!
What cowardly method? Please, don't be stingy with a legitimate method of advertising. And can you please quit this eavesdropping nonsense?
Shut up! I have no use for you! You're the ones who created the ads, right? Please make one for us too. We want to be the top store in the area.
What a shameless man. With a sneer on his face, Inami rubbed up against Mr. and Mrs. Yano. Mai looked blatantly disgusted.
Of course. If you'd like to make a request, we'd be happy to take care of it. Oh, that's great. Let's get started.
Here's our brochure.
If you want the same plan as Kumada-san's, here are the prices.
Ryoji-san smiled and pointed to the price list, and Inami's eyes went black and white, making him furious.
You've got to be kidding! There's no way I can pay this much! You gave it to him for free, didn't you? I want mine for free too!
Kumada-san has been a great help to us, so we created this ad to return the favor. We owe you nothing in return.
Inami was very stubborn, but when Ryoji-san told him, "You would be guilty of extortion if you asked us to provide services for free," he replied, "That's enough," and ran away. Come back the day before. After that, our restaurant continued to thrive thanks to the Yano family. Customers who had drifted to Inami's restaurant returned, and we enjoyed working together every day. Inami's store closed a few months later. Customers coming back to our restaurant was one reason, but the deciding factor was the bad publicity on social media. Someone apparently filmed Inami threatening Yano-san to make ads for free, which went viral. Perhaps the head office found out and cut the contract. Inami's store, which had lost the backing of a major company, quickly went under and disappeared. The last time I saw Inami, he was about to hobble into a moving truck. I'll work diligently so I don't end up like that. I must manage my business in a way that doesn't disgrace the Yano family who saved me.
This meat is so delicious.
Yeah, so tender and so delicious.
Thank you! Oh yeah, I'm going to make a dessert for young people, and I was wondering if Mai could help me make a prototype.
Yeah, of course. I'll invite my friends from school too.
That would be great. Thanks for your help. Yano-san, Mai, thank you for everything. I'm going to do my best to become the best barbecue restaurant in Japan, so please, watch over me.